Hi there, Michelle Bosch here, coming to you again from Phoenix, Arizona. And I wanted to talk to you guys about the 3 types of properties that have been the cornerstone of our land flipping success. We have flipped over 4,000 pieces of land. We have been doing now this since 2002. And we've been able to create over $12 million in notes and $70,000 in passive income by flipping these 3 types of land. I'm not talking about junk land. I am talking about land that is under $100,000 or less, but nothing under, I would say, $10,000, because then you start getting into junk territory. But the 3 types of properties that we focus and that we specialize on, because they are easy to sell and easy to unload, are the following. The number 1 type of property that we like to invest in is infill lots. This means properties or lots that are in cities and in urban areas. We're not talking New York City or Miami or LA, but I'm talking about secondary cities, that where development has already occurred, where there's houses, all around the area, or maybe it's a commercial area and there's everything already around it built. And then you have a piece of land there that is sitting, that has not been developed, that is unused. And typically the people that are interested in buying these types of properties are either investment type of individuals as well as builders. So that's the number 1 kind of property that we buy, which is infill lots. And then the second type of property that we buy are properties that are in the paths of growth. These are properties that are on the outskirts of cities, So for example, in Phoenix, the city of Phoenix is in the county of Maricopa. And anything that is in that corridor between Phoenix and Tucson, say, or between Phoenix and Flagstaff, where people want to go and spend their summers up there because it's 15 to 20 degrees cooler, those counties outside of those primary counties where a big city is sitting in would be, cities or counties that are in the path of growth, properties that are in the path of growth. So that's the second type of property. The third type of property that we are also, very, very successful at flipping is property that sits in recreational areas. These are properties that are close to a lake, that are in areas close to hunting, in areas with ponderosa pines, for example, and where people would like to just have a larger piece of acreage to go and spend time with their family, either riding their ATVs, or or bringing their camper over for the weekend and camping and enjoying and having a good time without having to drive for hours and hours and hours. I'm talking maybe 1, 2, 3 hours at most outside of the bigger cities. So these are the 3 types of properties that we focus on, because they're very, very easy to sell. On the selling side, we can make these properties look irresistible with amazing listings. And that will be actually another video where I'm going to describe a little bit about how to create an irresistible listing. But I wanted to talk to you about mainly those 3 types. Anything over $100,000 requires a little bit more of sophistication, a buyer's list, or your ability to aggregate pieces of land in order to sell them for a higher profit, and so on. Or subdividing, that's another possibility, or another way, to exit out of a property. And whenever we're talking $100,000 or more, or even under $100,000, we've had 40-acre parcels where we've purchased them for maybe $7,500 and sold them for 40 grand. And we've had those same types of properties where we've subdivided and we've made more than the 40 grand after subdividing them. So those are the 3 types of properties where you're going to be scoring big in the land flipping business. Remember, infill lots, number 1. Number 2, properties in the path of growth. And number 3, properties in recreational areas. So that is what I have for you today on this little video. If you are interested in learning more, go to landprofitgenerator.com, or you can always go to michellebosch.com. I look forward to our next video. Thank you.